Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to another Lord of the Rings Online Landscape Series episode. This is Moo Reaper, Vegward the Dwarf Champion, looking into the Havens of Belfalas, the last of the zones in King's Gondor, in the western reaches, ending at Dol Amroth. We can kind of see it far off into the distance there, the Swan City. Um, probably one of the biggest zones here in King's Gondor. Hopefully, a little denser in content as well as we wrap up the kind of world tour that King Elisar is on. He told us to come join him. That's where we're at on the book step here, and we've also got to talk to Bruidis, who we've met before in Tadrent, I believe. We also fought alongside her husband at the Pelennor. We're level 150 again. This is all blind, guys. We're coming out of kind of a wombo with Blackroot Vale, which was very kind of light on content, and then also Emin Falas, which was just a strange zone edition. But without further ado, let's proceed. We've got the two vectors. We're kind of trying to figure out where this Castamere threat is now going to come from, given that we've met some of the Umbari Corsairs from the Kindred of the Coin, a faction we have yet to interact with properly. So we're going to go over to Tadrent, which is right here. Interested to see how they've changed this zone up a little bit. You can already tell the map art has been changed slightly. You see a beacon over here. And we're going to go ahead and hop. Run through the water. And proceed. Appreciate everybody for joining me tonight. It is another episode here in 2025, early 2025. This looks repaired. Yeah, it looks a little. Well, actually, these guys weren't touched by the war as much. Little Pip.
My family says that it is dangerous outside.
Okay. My friends were helping with it until a few minutes ago, but they all gave up and went home. Most exhausting task. They'll be sorry, they will, when I find the treasure. Vexed Meldis told me she lost a golden needle in the haystack somehow, and if I found it, she'd allow me to keep it. Might as well ask why she's called Vexed Meldis, stranger. Because she's always upset about something, usually about how loud me and my friends are being. You're going to help me look for this needle. Aww. Buddy, she is lying to you. Looking for a needle in a haystack. I like that. I keep searching? Or look for another solution. Let's find Vexed Meldis. Okay, everybody's...
We'll do our best to repair and rebuild what
Okay.
we can.
It is the insects, the sickle flies, and the angry gnats. Their buzzing is so loud. How can anyone think with that constant racket going on? Okay, the guards not doing anything? I will. I'll step in where they don't. Let's try to find a different solution to this problem. Let's see if we can find Vexed Meldis. Yeah. Find a different solution.
You are here to help.
I did tell that noisy child and his friends that I lost a golden needle in a haystack, but it was necessary deception. They were driving me quite mad with their incessant shouting. They're still looking for it. What a brilliant ruse. I should have thought of it sooner. No, there's no golden needle in that haystack. Imagine what sort of fool would lose a needle there, and what sort of fool would spend time searching for such a thing. Talk to little Pip. Well, hey, at least that. We don't want to miss our opportunity to get the stable master. We are going to set our bind point here. That weird thing we clicked on ourselves. And let's talk to poor old little Pip.
I am afraid to wander too far from home lately.
Okay, we'll do something about this. I don't like this feeling this irritable stranger. Is this what Vexed Meldis feels like all this time?
I am afraid to wander too far from home lately.
You keep saying that. I understand. I think you can help me play a little trick. It's only fair. She lied to us and wasted our time. But what if we tell her that we actually did find a golden needle in this haystack? Aha, I think we're onto something there. We go to the supplier here in Tadrent and ask for a needle. I know that she sells them to tailors, but if you tell her about the trick you want to play on Vexed Meldis, could be she'll give it to you for free. Bring it back and I'll find you on the next step. Or help you on the next step, sorry. Okay,
Have you come to help?
Indeed.
Good.
Okay, can I ask you to make my rounds for me? I'm just exhausted. You see, villagers reported hearing a howling in the hills, and I've spent all day tracking down the source of it, but I have nothing to show for it except my weary, aching bones. You leave Tadrent by the northern entrance, and then circle around the town to the left, keeping an eye out for anything suspicious. Okay? Indeed. Everything else points us this way. Let's go ahead and talk to the supplier.
The long night has ended and the sun rises upon a peaceful kingdom.
Yes, indeed. This is not real gold, of course, and is actually very suitable for sewing. Not very suitable for sewing. That is why I haven't sold it, but it does look pretty. I think it will serve your purpose nicely. And she likes vengeance.
Merchants have brought back troubling reports of drakes being spotted in the wilds of Belfalas.
Why is she talking like that? You plan to go adventuring a lot out there. Maybe you could bring their numbers down. The beasts are large enough to carry off horse and rider both. You manage to defeat any of the drakes, head to Dol Amroth and speak with Aberturic. They will reward you for your efforts. And you got him another quest? Maybe? No? Okay. All right, Brutus. Talk to me, Goose. Oh, she got a lot.
You are here to help?
Thank you for passing along Halem's message. A shame that I've had to hear from him so soon since our last correspondence, but I do hope that he's trying to be less unpleasant. At the very least, I will continue to ensure anyone working for him is well compensated. Okay, delivered to
You
Ost
must not take these
Lontir.
days for granted.
Here to Gillinor. Townspeople have been waiting for these supplies. Now, Ost Lontir is the beacon kind of further down towards Dol Amroth.
We will do our best to repair and rebuild what we can.
An abandoned Corsair camp to north of Tadrent, Makham Mijann, it was called. They would try to dismantle the camp to reuse materials, but efforts have halted for the time being. If you went there, could you collect as many pieces of wood and cloth as you can? I think we've been to that camp before. Lily picking.
There is always work to be done.
Yeah, we gather lilies from the marsh north of here. It's been a busy time for both my husband Ross and me, and I wish to surprise him with something nice. Of course, I will reward you for your efforts. You got a lot of
You are
tasks.
here to help?
Giving these food prisons to Helmeth and Nendath. She's been quite vigilant about her guard duties, especially since dissenters have taken to lighting those beacons for their own purposes. Ah, they're doing it over here. They're lighting the beacons over here just like they were near Ost Engelbed. Interesting. Okay, let's take this over to... Oh, we have to go talk to the old guy first. Here. Talk to me, Goose.
I am afraid to wander too far from home lately.
It's the fifth time you've said that. Now, he's important. This is the important friend. Bring this shiny golden needle back, smell this, and tell her that you found it in this very haystack. And it seems like there are even more just like it inside. We'll turn the tables on it for sure. Nice. You're welcome, buddy. I like playing tricks. All right. What, this golden needle, you mean?
Repair and rebuild what we can.
You and Little Pip actually found this inside the haystack, and there are many, maybe others inside, but how can this be? What's she gonna say now? Races off in the direction of the haystack. Nice. Okay, what are we gonna see over here? Look at her searching. There must be more in here. There simply must.
My family says that it is dangerous outside.
Indeed. Thanks for your help, friend. I think that we can count ourselves as the victors, unless Vex Multis really does find a golden needle in there. If that happens, well, let's just hope that doesn't happen. You don't think she'll find a needle in there, do you? It's a pretty big haystack, and the supplier did seem to have a number of golden needles available. And she did know what we were planning. Oh, we'll be fine. Nothing to worry about, I hope. Good day to you, friend. Nice. Nice. Okay. Out north. And then he said left, right? It marks the start of husband's rounds, or to be if he were making them. Okay. A little patrol. Now, we've done these before, actually. We did these back in the Vales. I think we did them in... Hey! One of our friends. We did them in Mordor Besieged as well. I think we might have even done them in Minas Morgul or Morgul Vale. Okay, this is the the gnats one. Do we need to kill those? I think we do actually. Yeah, we do actually. Defeated insects. Let's sprint. Need you. Hold on. Get many wolves now. You though. After we get you and you. And take you out. Yeah, so for the first time in a long time, we are not. I mean, I keep saying it, but we see some gray mobs, but I don't know if we're gonna see many gray mobs going forward. Did I miss? We're coming up on his rounds here. Do we need a goat? No, no goats. A camp over here, or something right here. Like a dead person, right? Oh, somebody got murdered, I think. So when we're here, he would see the corpse in the grass. Instead, you do. Nod. First, growl. A deadly warg attacks. Oh shit. Hey, buddy. Defeated the deadly stray warg, ensuring it cannot endanger Tadrent. And I believe that sends us back, right? Oh no, actually, we have more to do. If we can get up here. Hell yeah. I don't know what that did, but I think the server was trying to find our spot. Maybe we can get around here. Here we go. Do you want to hop across and give them their food and stuff? We also need those drakes. Where they're at. I don't remember this being where Ost Lontir was. Oh no, we came here when we were in Falas, I think. Yeah. That swarm. We only need one more after this, so we can get that one. Zoom, zoom. We'll get this last one here. Good to go. Boom. Okay. That freed up a spot. Kind of skirt around here. Split the needle here. Thread the needle, rather. And
We'll do our best to repair and rebuild what we can.
okay, the signs can be stifling at times, but all that matters is keeping troublemakers away from the beacon. I have not encountered the issue so far. However, what are you going to say?
You are here to help?
Okay, Makham Mijann. We're going there anyway. For the last few days, smoke has been rising from Makham Mijann. Perhaps from a single campfire. I can't imagine anyone would be eager to hide out in an abandoned Corsair war camp. Let's say I held some sort of ill intent. Obviously, I cannot leave my post, but I see that you're quite familiar with adventuring. Will you investigate in my stead? Ost Lontir, we have to go here. So can you, oh, he can see that far, I guess. So he can see the camp. Over here, I guess. Okay. Well, let's go down. Let's use our beacon here. Or that's what I'm trying to say. Our milestone to Tadrent. Turn those quests in and move on. Pretty good view, though. Really nice, wide view.
Days of peace have come at last to Gondor.
Thinking about the danger, the adventure I narrowly avoided. Thank you for helping with this and for defeating the warg, which I spent most of the day searching. All's well that ends well.
We must not let our vigilance lapse.
No, I just remember one more thing I was supposed to do today. I was supposed to go to the way crossing west of Tadrent and look to make sure the roads are clear. I spent all day looking for that warg and forgot. Now I'm too exhausted to make the journey. It's not that far, to tell you the truth, but it's simply too far for me to make the trip on in my condition. Will you do this for me? I would really appreciate it. There'll be a reward in it for you if you do. Okay, we are continuously having to do his job. Interesting.
You are here to help?
Done so well, I barely hear any buzzing at all. It is very quiet now. How will I ever be able to think with this dreadful silence echoing in my head? Okay, well, I don't want her to ask me to do anything else, so... okay, so this takes us out. So we're going to go north and take care of this, and then head west after we get these two things. So might as well be a rich node, right? And there we go. All right, so what are we going into here? Collect lilies in the marsh. Okay. I don't think we had anything send us into the marsh last time. I forget. I'm trying to remember if we had to kill anything out here or defeat anything, because I know the camp was over here. It's okay. It's kind of breadcrumbing us in that direction. Okay, we got some over here. Okay. All right. What do we got here? Oh, another lily. How many more lilies we got? There's our last lily. And then this is the abandoned camp, I think. I could have swore this was like a little bit further that way. Maybe I'm wrong. Misremembering. Discovery quests? Yeah, lurkers in the marsh. Be bog lurkers. Woodpile. Okay. Jesus, man. The LOTRO leg. Guy's finally attacking, or... I have no clue who's attacking me now. Nothing can detect me. All right. Catch up. Did we get, I think we got another one? Cool, we got two more. Offer of legendary items. Oh, you can get random things here. Grand armor. Ooh, I like that. Hey, buddy. Cacot. And a dying corsair. Holy shit.
Oh, the winds are foul today.
Nothing you can do will hurt me, stranger. I'll be gone soon. Curse the warmongers that took me far from home. May the seas take them all. May they still listen to the dying man's last words then. The trembling hand, he reached out to pet his warhound. Take this whistle and Cacot will follow. He was never made for war. He doesn't deserve the same end that I do. Leave me, Cacot. Go. Use the whistle to summon Cacot to your side. Or, I don't know why these quests say or. It should say and. It's like a typo or something. Hey, buddy. Oh, okay. The purple banners that don't have a name over them, except when I'm really, really close. Far away. Oh, God. There we go. Get all the bog lurkers. Come on now. There we go. Right, if I can get this. Oh, get up the rock there. Come on, there we go. Why? Just want this thing. Use this, thank you. And all these guys. Always the top that you have to click here. There's the lurkers. More problems with the bog lurkers. And we'll go through here. Kind of clearing the way a little bit here. Hey, kid, that's 98k right there, guys. I don't know if we've done over. We might have done over 100k already. 4 to 5. Get our last pile. Okay. The last banner should be down there, right at the beginning, of course. So once we finish that, we're gonna head to the east and wrap up those quests. Head back over here and then ride back. Oh, we have to actually go all the way back to the. We do all the way back to that beacon. How many drakes do we need to kill? 4. Okay. Let's face the target. Fair. All right. Jump across. We'll have to swim. And we'll head over that way. So we're gonna patrol the road. Bring the food over. And see what's what. You guys are having a good start to your year. January 1st, 2025. Right. I'm sure the fences are bane to a horse's existence. Yeah, I could have swore they moved this over. And they changed this map a little bit. We have to look. Road seems clear of danger, but someone approaches. Guard Dalman. Hello there, friend. I was expecting to see your good friend Osmond. You were here instead? Starting to leave Tadrent, is he? Yes, that happens from time to time. He throws himself into his duties in the morning, and by afternoon he is exhausted, but his heart is in the right place. Well, I'm headed that way myself, so there's no reason for you to go all the way back to Tadrent. You say he promised you a reward. Well, I think I can make good on Osmond's promise, and he will pay me back for it. Good day to you, friend. The road is clear, and let us hope it stays that way for a good long while. The kingdom has seen enough of the war, and so have I. Okay, what's up here? Possible Drake. Okay. Acid spitting Drake. Hey, buddy. Deleted. Prowler. Sticklefly. Okay. Oh, one Drake. Drake matrons. Okay, prowlers. The drakes here. Head up to Ost Lontir and ride back. You might save that Drake stuff for these two spots. I know there were some in Emon-Falas, but obviously that's a different zone. We're gonna put all clamped into Havens of Belfalas. All right, Ost Lontir. We'll take Parth Rest off this the list there.
The long night has ended, and the sun.
Indeed. All right. Gillinor, delivery.
Have you come to help?
Thank-
Good.
Thank you for these supplies, of course. Return to Ed
Have you come
Hellion.
to help?
In the war, one of my scouts, Dolvir, helped the rescue elf relics from the Corsairs in Hellion. Yep, I remember that. He intended to return the relics to the elves, but alas, he has not had the time. If you find yourself traveling northwest there, do you mind delivering these elves to an elf named Lathlorn? I remember that guy. Along the following message from Dolvir. Apologies for the wait. I hope to visit soon.
We must strive to
Now we have to
defend
look for
our
Dolvir.
regained peace.
Or maybe over, but the remnants of enemy forces remain in Gondor. One of my scouts, Dolvir, noticed Corsair stragglers retreating southwest to what used to be Abdek's Watch. He went ahead to scout the camp further, but has not returned to send word of his discoveries there. You've done much for Gondor, Vegward. If anyone could find him, it would be you. May my anxieties be laid to rest. Now, I think Abdek's Watch was, yep, right down here. So there, you know, the distance from Quest Giver kind of just shows you like how spread out these quests are. They're not very dense. I mean, we're certainly getting more quests than we were before, but like very rarely would, you know, you be sent. I mean, maybe it's just because the map art's so large. Maybe if it was literally just this and it was blown up, right? It wouldn't feel so far away.
We will do our best to repair and rebuild what we can.
And An Lontir. Excuse me, have you seen my younger brother Orthor? He has brown hair, wears red. No, I swear it's searching for him everywhere. If he's not upset with me just earlier, I scolded him for playing so many pranks on everyone, especially poor old Mildir. I'll keep looking around Ost Lontir, but could you please make sure he isn't at the beacon? Okay. Where's he at? Where's he at? Overdue Apology. Where's that at? I don't see that at all. You guys see anything flashing? I don't see anything flashing. Oh, he's not the beacon right next to us, guys. God, I am the worst. Okay, there's an entrance right there. I'm so bad at this, guys. Right. And let's move on up. See if something happened to our boy here. We have discovered An Lontir.
Welcome to King's Gondor, friend.
Just very hurried steps. You seem to have much on your mind. Why not stay a while and take in the view? The side of Ed Hellion is magnificent. Let's see. The Hellion down here. A good view. What do you think we're going to see? Smoke from a Corsair campfire no longer chokes the air around Ed Hellion. Nice. We're going to go there in a second anyway. I wonder what we're going to see. I remember there was a cave system right here too. The Averlin or something they were called that took us to the Dead Marshes.
The shadow of war is now behind us, and Gondor rejoices.
Too many of my waking hours, have been spent watching Ed Hellion with dread in my heart. We would have been no match for the Corsairs there. Perhaps that is cowardly of me to admit, but it's the truth. And yet, when I look out towards Ed Hellion now, I feel hope. Did you hear that the elves are turning their harbor into a garden? May it remain safe haven for forevermore. Ed Hellion is not the only place I'd like to point out. Well, Dol Amroth to the west. Look at Dol Amroth. Maybe, okay. I don't understand. The camera, I think it's tracking the player camera and where it's at. We go right here. Yeah, it's tracking the player camera. The camera position rather than the player. Clear of the Corsair's dark ships. Nice.
Welcome to King's Gondor, friend.
Never look at Dol Amroth. The part of me still believes that I will see Corsair ships mooring the bay. Despair often overtook me during the war, and I wondered how the city would fall. Our troubles are not over. Indeed, some of the sore scars, may never heal. We are still here, are we not? We are still here. May there be happier days ahead for you, Vegward. And should you find yourself plagued by dark thoughts, you are always welcome to return here. All right, hey, no problem. No problem. Hold on, you got another quest? Look for Orthos. Hold on. Am I missing something? This boy matches Cyndaril's description of Orthar? What boy? Hold on. Hold on. The hell? He wasn't even there before.
Leave me be!
Not upset. I'm sorry I didn't mean to yell, and I don't mean to make Cyndaril worry. I was just writing a letter to Mr. Mildir. Wanted to say sorry, but he might think I'm trying to bother him or that I'm trying not to play more pranks. Please could you go back and give my letter to him? It's very important. Of course, of course. Do everything here. We are going to go back and get that Drake on the way back out there. That'll be 2 Drakes. Okay, well, again, the quest density is a little bit higher here so far, which is good.
Gondor has a king again.
They're not really voice acting these side quests as much, so I noticed that immediately. That it was completely illegible. Thank you for delivering this very important message. I suppose I'll have to go up to the Beacon myself. That's what he wrote. We're not. I'll make sure to let Cyndaril know his whereabouts. Okay. Ooh, we got a ton here. I don't know what's going on there. Quest to Belfalas renewed. Maybe a certain number that we were supposed to complete. Let's get the Drake, hit it at Helliand, come back here, and then we'll push everything. We'll be to our west. Should be a smart thing to do there. See if I can dodge this this buzzing fly. Yep. Chill. Right. Get the Drake. And then break to the west. Yeah, I wonder if we will see the Averlin. Oh, we missing it now? No Drake? Okay, well. Now we get at least 1 Drake out here. To respawn at least, right? Maybe not. But we'll go down here. Oh. Respawned. Two. Then we'll get a 3rd one on the way back. Huh? Be sweet. With the ore. And talk to our elf friend over here. What do you think he's going to ask us to do? It's back towards Blackroot Vale. Covered in Hellion. Oh, they are turning it into a garden. Cool. Lauren, hey, buddy.
Michael Varnin.
Oh, the Averum, that's what it was called. The Averum. Thank you for returning these relics, my friend, and thank you for passing on to his message. Look forward to seeing him again. You're welcome to linger in the garden for as long as you'd like. Hey, we got a quest over here. Selling F.
Traveler.
Look to plant some flowers. I have seeds to spare. The questers don't really care the seeds of some foreign weed with them when they land on these ships. As a rule, many flowers of one type have withered. I wish to plant more. Now I've said too much. At any rate, I've already prepared a number of flower beds around at Helliand for you. Go forth. Renariel does not quite believe my seeds will survive. Okay. Oh, how many? 8. Don't make me get off. Oh, we have to get off. Okay. Well, at least the induction boss is kind. Artifact chest. Oh. Cool. Empty flower bed. Empty flower bed. There's one over here too. Seeds planted. Talk to Bryneriel.
Will you lend me your ear?
Have you seen these weeds around at Hellion? And Bruno holds up a fistful of what appears to be a bristly plant. I've studied many native plants, and once I've ever seen it similar to this. Neither animal nor pest will eat the weeds. They steal the resources from our garden requires. Doubtless, the seeds accompany the coursers on their long voyage here. If killing instantly flowers to thrive, I must uproot every weed here. Okay, pull invasive weeds. I got you, buddy. How many of those? 8 of those as well. Yeah, sound for everything. Have we got anything over this way? I don't think so. Artifact chest. I kind of want to go explore over here, though. Just to see what's what. Catch the views. Hey, there is a Corsair ship there. Hold on. Did they keep one? That was the ship that we had to board. Did we use those? Interesting. I don't know. Hard to tell. Okay, so do we have to get off for these? We do. 4. 6. And 7. 8. Talk to the little girl. Turn this in. Perhaps next time you return, you shall see the fruit of your labors. Nice. Got you. Talk to Brenriel. Turn that quest in as well.
How can I be of service?
Killing his flowers have a better chance at survival. That is more than enough for me. Thank you. Thank you. All right, back out. We'll kill a drake on the way back. And we'll turn into Tadrent and the beacon. That's what we'll do. We'll boom, Tadrent, beacon, and then we will take the horse and head down. Hopefully kill some drakes. All right, where is that drake? One right there. Let's see if there's another one that spawned. He shoots a green fire. Maybe our 4th one's up here. Wouldn't that be great? And we just have to worry about the matrons. Maybe it's just the one spawned. Yeah, just the one. Oh, that's okay. Back we go. Take the different route. We'll go on the northern entrance here. Or the eastern entrance, rather. I'm gonna kill the wolves. Yeah, so far, a track we've heard before, music-wise. More quests. The voice acting on the side quests is not as it's just not there. It's not as present. I say this overall, we haven't had a deep quest line yet. The most interesting quest line, oddly enough, and I don't say this often, is actually the main story quest. So maybe they learned something. Main story quest is really deep. I mean, the tail end of Gundabad was amazing. The back half of it was really, really good. Really good storytelling. Let's see. Helena at death. Okay. Brutus. Dismantling it. Look it apart.
Take these days for granted.
And
take these days
get
for
the
granted.
lilies. And return to Hell, Nith, at Nendave. So did that automatically complete the whistle quest, or? I guess so. Or no. This is this was what we are supposed to turn back in over there. Okay. We'll hop over the rocks here. Going to grab our ore node. We haven't seen a rich node yet. But empty our bags, I think. You know what? We were supposed to get our subscriber token last time we were in town. I don't think we got it. Oh. Well, let's go back up and around. Make sure you hydrate, guys. All right, so is he going to vector us somewhere, or are we going to have to report it to anybody, or is he just going to keep the dog, maybe? Hey, he barks at me. Ripley trops over to Helm's side and lies down, so it tells you that even if you use the whistle to call him, he would simply refuse to listen.
We will do our best to repair and rebuild what we can.
I don't even know if that's the same voice actor. That nameless and forsaken and unfamiliar place, I only hope your actions give him some semblance of peace. As he's found a new home. A smile breaks across Helm's face. Guarding the beacon doesn't sound like such a lonely walk anymore. Lonely task anymore, sorry. Right. So I think, yeah, we can use our hearth. We'll use our milestone to get over here. And we'll just go this way. Yeah, and we'll go out of town here. Press on. Shh, don't chill. All right, get the ore node here. Grab it quick. Yes. Bill. Wait, do you count as a drake? Hold on. No. Dragon kind. Seeing worms, though. Split the needle. Thread the needle. Keep saying split the needle. The needle quest messed me up. Getting quite a few nodes here, though. That's good. There's our castaway. Where is our rake? Is it a matron? What are we looking for here? Chill. Got a ton of ore. Yeah, where you at? Cliffline. There you are. Well, there's our fourth drake. Now we need. Okay. Those drakes are in Falas only. It seems. And since this is the tail end of Gondor here, maybe we shoot over and grab them, right? Maybe we shoot over and grab them. That's what we'll do. We'll shoot over and grab them. We'll come back and get our boy. I thought there were going to be rockworms, drakes out there. I mean, it's a. I guess I don't know why. You know, again, the way they're portioning off and sectioning off these different areas doesn't seem to make a whole lot of sense, honestly. Unless they just wanted to make it feel like they were adding new maps, or perhaps maybe they had to do it that way to kind of drip feed the content, right? You know. But that it wouldn't make sense, because after you come out of Ringlow Vale, or not Ringlow Vale, Lamadon, and you go to Tarlane's Neck, like there's nothing there to do. So that if that was a whole patch by itself, like why would it be? There's Baird Rill. Right. So we actually have maximum mount speed. I sometimes wish it was a little bit faster, or if we had a gallop. I mean, we're galloping right now, but like if we had like a full kind of horse sprint, I think that'd be kind of cool. Grab our node. And into the ruins once again. Check here. Find a Drake matron. Where they be? Where be the Drake matron? That's the spinning Drake. This one's back here. Back in here. Here's Drake matron. There you go. Hey. Here we go. You just need one more. It says there's one on the other side. Let us hope. Just inside there. Yep. Indeed. Hey. Alright, let's go save our boy, Dolvir, who's probably been captured by Corsairs. Didn't have Dake's watch. Right. And we go. Pretty peaceful in Western King's Gondor. Things quieted down quite a bit. It seemed like they were kind of ratcheting up when we got into in here, but then it's really gotten quiet. So I'm really interested to see like what happens here in Dol Amroth that that maybe ratchets up the story once again, right? Because it really wasn't until Lynn here, or maybe a little bit before that, that the story even got a little bit more serious. We head back into the Havens. I mean, we're technically still in the Havens, right? Huh. This. So many rockworms out here. You're gonna tear apart that last mastery level for the war. Break through here. What do you think we're gonna find here? So up here. Go up there? Is that what it is, or? Oh, Ovir. Oh shit. Okay. Injured Ovir catches your attention.
Good.
Worry not, my injuries are minor. I have escaped worse places with more grievous wounds. The courtiers captured me, but could not agree on my fate. Some wanted me dead. But few did not seem thrilled by the prospect. Even their efforts to search for me have been half-hearted. And I ventured past the walls of their camp. I can understand their caution. Because of them finding kindness outside those walls will be slim. Before I report back to Gilinar, I have some ideas about how to weaken the courtiers' hold here. Afraid I cannot approach the camp in my physical state. Your help would be great. Breaking the cycle. Convince weary courtiers to leave Abner's watch. Okay. Okay, find the ones that are hesitant and convince them come find you. And they'll desert. Okay.
We must not let our vigilance lapse.
Destroy the barricades. Yeah, we don't want them to regain strength. Go over here and grab this. And this other ore here too. Man, we're just sprinkling this entire environment with ore. Okay. Now, oh, almost messed up the entrance here. All right, discovery quest. Nothing. Yeah, well, those did not want to. They didn't want to destroy another weapons. Okay. For those. That's the weary one. Go search for our boy. Take you out just because. Barricades over there? No. This guy out. Build up our fervor. Barricades back here. This guy back here. Barricades back there. Hey, buddy. Hey. We didn't ask you to do anything. I haven't been any caster types. I haven't seen any caster types in the enemies so far. A lot of like bandit type professions. Right over to the other side here. More barricades were destroyed. It's a deeper camp than I thought. Raider here. And tuck them out. The main tent back here. Kind of want to explore that. We got the captain like we just saw at Abdeck's Watch. Yeah, all the way over here. Hey, buddy. And big hits. Artifact chest, no treasure chest, no backpacks. Come on. They're just you just set them out. Just prop them on the ground, man. Set a spawn timer. Right? Just like you did in all the other monster camps. We were trying to attack the one. Did we get all the barricades? We did. That was an anticlimactic kill. LOTRO lag catches up. Alright. And then we head out. Around. Here. Through the front door. We're good. They already put up the barricades, so my efforts were for naught. Chill. Pick up. Pick up. Uh-oh. They can help defeat old guy. There you go. All right. Breaking the cycle.
We must strive to defend our newly gained peace.
Indeed. And we should have an easier time chasing the Corsairs out. Is that it? It is. So we converted some. Well, now all that's left is Dol Amroth, guys. Let's head over. Both of our vectors are sending us that way. Finally get to reconnect with the main story quest, the epic book quest. As we look onto the city of Dol Amroth. I love how Vegward is the one that he's the one that kind of squirms when very clearly Unbroken Spirit is the one that is struggling. So much ore. How much ore do we have? 202. Man. So that's 1,200 points right there, I think, easily. On the rich note, though. Slip down here. Go in the front gate. Hey, welcome everybody. Welcome to the stream. Appreciate Potino Bowen and his crew for coming in. We are finishing up. I don't know if we're quite close to finish, but we are in Havens of Belfalas in King's Gondor, Western King's Gondor, wrapping up the race to the coast, really. Appreciate everybody for stopping in, MMORPG Dad, as well, on this January 1st, 2025. Happy New Year to everybody. Protein's always throwing in the I gotta give Protein some emote privileges. Welcome everybody. Welcome. Vegward's journey is completely blind if Protein didn't inform you, and I'm having a great time questing through and having just having a great time exploring this the world. I'm a Lord of the Rings fan. I'm very familiar with the franchise, the books, and you know, all parts of it, and just seeing how they've rendered this is great. So we complete every book quest and I'm having a great
Speak
time.
with Prince Éomer here, my friend.
A person. Hey, let us go speak with Prince Immerhill, my friend. I would bring us to the quickest way. After all, I spent many years in the service in the city. Oh, we're going to travel now. Even better.
It is good to see cheer restored to the Palace of the Swan. When last I was here, the mood was grim.
Okay. Many of the prince's court and the greatest part of the Swan Knights went with Imrahil to Minas Tirith for the waging of the war, but his daughter Lothriel managed to rule the city while he was away. The Dol Amroth still stands as testament to her ability and tells me she has learned much from her father. Yeah, we helped her out.
I introduced to the court King Elisar and Queen Arwen in their
Oh, it's voice
loyal
acted. I love this.
I bid you welcome to Dol Amroth and the Palace
I love how he's
of
sitting.
the Swan. My daughter and her friends were just leaving.
The elves of Avarim. Okay.
Is this a poor time? I hope we bring.
Why are they back? What are they doing? What are they talking about?
Oh, none at
She's got a
all,
veil
my
over her
king.
face.
Dorthaneth was a help to me when I ruled Dol Amroth while my father was away.
I appreciate that, Poteen. Thank you
She
very
was a
much.
dear
I hope everybody
friend.
sticks
She
around and
remains
gets some
so.
late night LOTRO in. Thank you, everybody, for stopping in.
I cherish her visits, but this one was just ending.
Okay.
I
Well-
pray you will stay a little longer, leader of the Alvarine.
Does she have the veil over her face again? I forget.
I had hoped to speak with you as well.
This is Arwen, King Elisar, Aragorn, of course. Where's
My
Gimli and
king
Legolas?
expects my return. I should not keep them waiting.
The Queen asks you to stay. Surely you
Who
can
is this?
heed her
Who is this with the veil? Who is this? Who are you?
If you would come here, please.
She's gonna, like, reveal her or something. Just one moment, the queen says to you, seriously? Retrieving a finely crafted bowl and a glass jar from the recess of her cloak, she removes the cork stopper from the mouth of the jar and slowly pours the crystal clear water contained within the bowl, spilling not a drop. Will you set this down on the floor just there? What's gonna happen here? Uh-oh. Are we gonna have an exorcism?
I do not understand what this means, my queen.
I don't either.
This is water from the river Gilrine, which flows out of the White Mountains. You know this water, Dorthaneth, for you drowsed long beside it and came to sorrow. What does she mean?
Is that why she's wearing the veil? She's in mourning?
This cruelty is unbecoming of you, Queen of Gondor.
Uh-oh.
I seek not to be cruel.
Uh-oh. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna eat a
but
meal.
There are two hearts to be mended here, not just one. Will you not do your part, Nimrodel?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Somebody gonna pop out of the bowl?
I have not answered to that.
Wait, she's
message for
Nimrodel?
many years.
Maybe so, but there is one here who remembers.
Welcome. Welcome, all the raiders. I appreciate you. Roaming star. Okay. Okay, we can summon river maidens out of bowls of water. No shit. This hall is so cold, but the queen wants me to speak, so I shall speak. Long ago, for always, I dwelt within, beside the river go rain. And my music was the song of sunlight and the water and the wind and the leaves, but it was a lonely song. My sisters had gone away, and I did not think I would see them again. Animals came to the stream to drink and birds to bathe, but except for such creatures, I was alone and felt the pain of it, until one day. An elf maid tarried by the river as she journeyed southward from a distant land. She was more beautiful and radiant than anyone I had ever seen. I sang to her, and she delighted in my song, for it reminded her of home. She danced beside my stream, and I was so gladdened by her presence that the music I made held more enchantment than I'd ever had before. She slept on the bank of Gorain, comfortable and safe, and I was no longer alone. I dreamt that once she awoke, she would fashion a home for herself in my wood, and I would teach her my song, and she would call me a sister. She would have children of her own, elf children of merry eyes and high voices. And I would show them the flower fields and the secret springs, and they would fashion brightly colored petal crowns to wear. And their mother would delight in them. It was a happy dream, but it lasted too long, and when she last awoke, many seasons had passed. The elf ship that waited in distant harbor for her to arrive could wait no longer. With selfish hands, I stole that life from her, and I grieve every day at sorrow I caused her. I did not intend such sadness to befall, and I wouldn't take it back if I could. It is my doing, and the guilt weighs heavily upon me every moment. Wow. She's gonna voice act the rest of this. Okay, go for it.
I do not expect you to forgive me, Nimrodel. But the Queen wanted me to speak to you of my sorrow.
Okay, this is nice.
I think that
Nice little
is
connection.
not cruelty.
Okay. Talk to me, Goose. I know what cruelty is. Made in others your reign. The world is cruel and has always been. And you know my story and say it is not so? Amroth was a king among elves, but to me he was more. He was my love, and the brightest star of my night sky. We must depart, Nimrodel, said to me. The dwarves have awoken terrible evil, and if we stay, it will endanger our folk too. And I believed his words. I believe them still, for I know what befell in the centuries since, as he cannot. Amroth went ahead to make ready the ship. I traveled with a small company to join him at the distant harbor, but the passage of the mountains was hard. The high crags filled me with unease. The rocky way troubled my heart. When at last we descended to the lowlands, I danced in the woods and became separated from my folk. So grateful I was to leave the mountains behind. The sound of the river go rain was beautiful, and its music had magic in it. Whatever else befell, I can still remember how it was, and know that I loved it. I slept in peace for too long, and by the time I awoke and fell, wind had come from the north and driven my loved ship from the shore. Never returned. It is said Amroth leapt from the ship and braved the waves. They might wait for me, but never again was he seen by elf or men. Though I walked the shore for uncounted days and innumerable nights. I dwelled in sorrow for that day forth, never far from the bay where I lost my love, and I have worn this mourning veil. Ah, okay, that's why she's wearing the veil. I have held my grief close, but it's so close, so too has it held me. Until now, I believed the weight of these heavy chains was only mine to carry. I did not know you sorrow too, maiden of the Gorain. It was not for you to feel this way. Do not burden yourself with the grief that it is mine. I spoke of cruelty. The greatest cruelty is that of sadness must snare more than one heart, and for so many years. All right, voice acted.
I did not know.
Okay.
There is much sadness.
So she's
in the
Nimrodel.
world, maiden of the Gilrine. But there is beauty, too. I do forgive you, roaming star, for your part in what befell. But know that of blame, yours was never the greatest share.
All right, let's talk to the king. So concludes my queen's greatest purpose on this journey backward. She has desired to ease roaming star's burden. I believe we would need to visit the cave of Overgrown to make the attempt. But we were fortunate enough that Nimrodel was here in the Palace of the Swan, and now we have saved some time. That's why we didn't go to the Averum cave. I said Arwen's purpose on the journey was ended, but of course mine is only beginning. We must speak with the Prince of Merle about the continued presence of the corsairs that threaten Gondor shoreline, and also about the rise of the Kindred of the Coin in Umbar across the Bay of Belfalas. We have already achieved some good today. For Roaming Star and Nimrodel, each deserve the peace and happiness that their sorrows stole from them. I hope we can help lighten their burdens today. I think we have. Okay, actually, we're leaving the instance. Wow. We can talk to anybody else, huh? Okay. Plot back down.
These are truly days of wonder.
I've seen many surprising things in my life, Vegward, but I never did I expect which such figures as those to step from the mist of legend into my hall. These are truly days of wonder. I have some matters to discuss with the King Elsar, but I am pleased to accompany him to Dol Amroth. I've heard your name recently, and I need you to deal with something personally.
Just a few days ago, the City Watch apprehended a man lurking outside the city.
He was just one of the corsairs of Umbar. I made no apology for it, but when he named you as a friend, who are we going to meet? The watch was forced to let him go. I might have commanded otherwise, but the guards had to make a decision, and they made it, holding prisoner a friend of the hero Vegward. They did not wish to make a mistake such as that. I have had them keep a wary eye on this man ever since. Mr. Missouri caused no disturbance in Dol Amroth, but perhaps it would be best you speak with him and learn his intentions here. Find Buriator, the leader of the watch, and ask him for the latest report on this J-Jax. Guys, we've been talking about J-Jax and mispronouncing his name for several episodes. But we saw him off at the southern part of Losterneck, I think. Ages ago now.
I have had them keep a wary eye on this man ever since.
Okay. Rohan Reading?
While you are here in the city,
I would ask of you some assistance with a rather delicate matter.
You see, when I was at the king's wedding this past summer, I happened to hear the tale of Rohan, Lord Éomer. This naturally made me quite curious about the harem. I wonder if you might be the favor of speaking with Nosith and Laramol in the Library of Suffets here. Ask them to show you anything that might be relevant about Rohan and its leaders. Not tell them it is I who asked. Oh, she wants to wed him. Nice. She wants to court him, rather.
Though my father has returned to the governance of Dol Amroth, I am still much involved in seeing to the city's many duties and tasks.
One of those tasks is receiving daily reports from our swan knights who patrol the countryside. Each report on the state of the Hashadir has given me more cause for concern. I say you speak to Captain Abernick about what they found there. I think you should help. You should be of help. Or could be of help, sorry. You will find Abarderic near the Swan Knight's Keep. Okay. Well, let's roll. We have to go see that guy anyway. I love it. That's how much of a veteran quester I am, guys. Just got all the vectors going to one spot. Just know how to do it, guys. Map art's not triggering. This map art's a little bit different. It's actually a little bit, it feels a little bit better to navigate, oddly enough. We're gonna go get that stable master first after we grab this corner quest here. This is Beriador.
You have just missed the report from one of my guards concerning this man.
If you hurry, you might catch him on the pair of them. Look for Tholian in the east and beyond the market stalls where he said J-Jack's lingering. Okay, fair. Let's go in here first and figure out the lore, the Rohan lore. Just have apprentices. So who do we need to talk to? Go straight up. Builder of recipes. What do you have? Dollars. Okay. Up there. Down here. There's one.
Good day to you. You wish to learn about the geography and history of Rohan?
We have a few books that will tell you the tales of those fields of green, as there is oral history. We have few. Sorry. Were you to find anything? It would be on the second floor, southern end of the building. Okay. Southern end of the building. That's north. Okay. Follow the compass, please. Okay, there's nothing over here. The second floor. We are on the second floor, right? Gossip.
Greetings. You come seeking books on Rohans, lords and ladies?
This girl is nasally. She has a sinus infection. We'll find them upstairs in the section on affairs of state, southern portion of the building. I know. I was just there. This is not the... Is this the second floor? I guess so. I don't know. Look on Rohan. Talk to me, Goose. Cool, cool. Found books. Found books. One up there. Hold on. Okay, both up top. I like this tune. Woodworkers Guild. Like how quiet it is in here. It's good. And Rohan. Got you. Gotcha. And back to Lothloriel, the first, and J-Jax. There's the Woodworkers Guild, Cooks Guild. Let's talk to these guys.
What news do you bring, traveler?
It ends.
Our lands were once peaceful, but it is now dangerous to travel
We
far
have
from
all
home.
those.
Our lands were once peaceful, but it is
14.
now dangerous to travel far from home. The
These we
soldiers of
can't get.
Gondor have all gone to war, and we are left to fend for ourselves.
Fair, fair. Understandable. Understandable. I can't even tell if we're going the right way. I don't even know where we're at. Oh. Here we go. And still get the stuff we need to travel to the city. And let's see if we can get some of these, actually,
Will you give me a moment of your time,
get our
friend?
token. And we were just mentioning this.
Hello
Oh,
there.
yeah. We were just talking about this. Also, is that an upgrade? It is not. We haven't gotten an item upgrade in a second. Hey, a person.
Never thought to see such happy days as these.
All right, let's see if we can get any rep
We
items
must
here.
not
We haven't
let our vigilance lapse.
done this seen this in a while. Did a Pelargir, Mariner. We have all those. Ally, we have. Kindred. Okay. Ah, food. Spiced goat shanks. Crab cakes. Okay. Black bull. Okay. Why can't we get one of these cloaks? Those are huge upgrades. Holy shit. And why can't we get these again? Covered cloaks. Vitality, guile. What are those? Umbari Tam. 511. Why can't I can get all these. Am I missing something here? Am I missing the cloak part? Do I need to grab something? Because these cloaks look pretty good, right? Resilient, durable, piercing. Alright, let's use all this stuff. This little might upgrade there. Make leveling up our cooking a little bit easier. Everybody's doing good tonight. Everybody stopping in late night LOTRO. I don't want to eat that. I want to eat that. Here we go. All right. We did get the horse, right? Yeah, we did. Okay. And we head across the city here. Up and over. This place was littered with rep people before. I actually like it better this way. What are we going to see first? Okay, Thalian's here. He was right here. I don't know how he gave me the slip. What if you check on the courtyard north? Perhaps Linder saw which way he went. Captain Beridor is not going to be happy about this. Fair. Okay, market stalls. Lindor.
I'm at a loss.
We watched this fellow from a goodly distance for the better part of 3 hours, and he made no suspicious movements or gave any sign he knew that he was being observed. And then in the snap, he just vanished. Are we certain he is a reformed corsair? Not some irksome water spirit instead? As they describe him as reformed, instead you commiserate with Lindor about having lost him. It is to be hoped that Captain Beridor will not be too cross with us. I will go to him now with hope. No, the certainty that we will find this J-Jax again before he causes any serious trouble. Talk to our boy. We got vectored here twice.
Greetings. You say the Lady Lothiriel sent you. I'm not sure if this means she trusts you or she wishes to punish you.
Good joke. Oh, it's nothing so bad. It just might not be the most enjoyable of tasks. You see, we were out successful in driving the invading coursers out of Hashadir. While they fled, they left behind a most undesirable surprise. Rats. Rats of the most unusual size, even. Who knew these rats could grow so large? In any case, our tasks here in Dol Amroth have kept us from cleaning them out. But if you're willing to do so, there is a reward. Okay. Done.
You battled against drakes. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised, given the stories I've heard of you.
Love it. Still, that is impressive. I have begun hearing reports of their presence, but I had yet to determine how to handle them. I took care of it, buddy. I took care of it.
Southeast of the city of Dol Amroth are the ruins of Ost Lontir.
Weren't we just there? We just killed drakes that took us down there. Now we gotta go down there again. What the hell? Okay. Who's Nella?
Excuse me, I couldn't help but hear that you're going to Hashadir.
This voice actress. Wow. Oh, pardon me. Where are my manners? I'm Nella Gwyn. But you call me Nella, and I really need your help. Thing is, I went wandering down to Hashadir a few days ago. Not knowing it had been infested with rats. I was horribly surprised when a group of them swarmed me. Terrifying wave of fur and fleas, and I lost my footing. Doing so, I also seemed to have dropped my waystone that I was using to navigate my way around. The waystone belonged to my great, well, a very long ago ancestor that passed down in my family for generations. Came here to fast help getting it back. I'll find your waystone. I got you. We're going to go talk to J-Jax first, though. We got a couple of vectors out of here. Go handle some quests on the periphery here. Where's our buddy at? Where's our buddy at? Right amongst these flowers? Somewhere whereabout? Ah, there he is. You guys are fortunate I chose to do no more than merely embarrass them. I could have slain them very easily if I wanted, but you are our friends, so they live for today. I think you believe our paths would never cross again. Seems you have the pleasure of entering my story at least once more. Much has happened to me since I saw you last. Do you want to hear of my adventure? Oh, did we get the session play? No. He's just going to recollect it. Okay. We're there, Daxamat, and I believe we're done with Gondor when we bid you farewell. I thought we would return briefly home to Umbar, and after finding a new ship and a new crew, we would set sail once again in search of treasure. It was a fine plan, but, well, that is the story, is it not? All right. Uh-oh. Wow, they're actually going to put us in Umbar?
My brother Dax and I returned at last to Umbar Barhalbel.
So you actually get a taste of it. So you actually got a taste of Umbar before you left. I thought you didn't see it until you got here proper. So they had actually already rendered all this out. Interesting. It is good to be home. The sea breeze welcomes us back to Umbar. My name may be spoken of all across the world already, but it would mean little more to hear it spoken in the streets of our city. No doubt my exploits will earn us a tankard or two of the alien crab and cutlass, or in the teeming net tavern. You're always parcel to the hungry deep, weren't you, Dex? But we have work to do. The drinking will have to wait, but just a while. Okay. Crab and cutlass of the teeming net tavern. Nice. Okay, so not session play. But they didn't do the sepia thing. That's really interesting. Need a proper ship and bigger crew. Where should we seek for these things? Are there more guards than you remember? Umbari guard. Nobody has any health, though. This way, Dax. Teaming at Tavern. Okay, we're actually discovering places. That's interesting. Something about the city is different, Dax. Do you feel it too? There are too many guards here. Redham and Vordok seem to be gone, but in their place, the guardsmen appear more vigilant. What has happened to my city of sails? I do not like this. Someone must answer for it, and then we answer to J-Jax. Okay, I'm going to slip around and see what happened. While we were gone. You're from here and cause no trouble. Okay, we wait. And yet he is my brother. So I caused trouble, apparently. Daxamat? It's her. We haven't met this person yet, I don't think. It is you. What are you doing here? Okay. Dax, I haven't seen you in an age. I thought you perished in the war, but you must have escaped the fate somehow. I think it's some portion of your brother's good fortune must have transferred to you. We could have used some of that here. Were you in the battle? I heard the Corsairs who followed Balakor were slain by an army of dead men, and that they were led by the hated warrior Thorongol, who despised the Umburians so much he returned to life that he may slay even more. But that cannot be so. Still, there have been strange occurrences here in recent days, ever since the great earthquake that collapsed the Temple of All-Seeing. People say he is dead, if such a thing is possible. The Empire of Ordok did not stand long against the uprising. When the fighting ended, the Kindred of the Coins announced that neither Sauron nor Ordok would rule again in Umbar. Kindred claimed they have ushered in a new age, but for people like you and me, Dax, and like your brother, I do not know if they mean it. The Gowls are full of thieves and coursers alike, but no opponent of the Kindred lives long after voicing it. They learned that you sailed with any heir of Castamere. Interesting. We have to leave. Kindred. Uh-oh. There's dwarves, though. Interesting. We speak to the Kindred of the Coins. Uh-oh. Koltek. Hey! This is the person we saw in Zuruk-Sahar. I can only bear so much praise in one day, my friend. Kabar drew this person, but I prefer it to complaining. The city is so grateful to you and all the Kindred, Koltek, sir. It is we who are grateful to your folk. The uprising began here in the lower ward of the city. The heirs of Castamere could not have been defeated by only 7 people after all. Such things need bodies. Who's your friend there? Okay, finally get to talk to the guy who wouldn't talk to us. Or we couldn't find in Zuruk-Sahar. What is your name, Daxamat? Okay, nods idly, but behind his eyes you sense that he is paying very close attention to your face and filing away your name for later consideration. Some there are who lead and some there are who follow. Even the Kindred of the Coin is subject to his rule. My new friend, as he got the Sea Shadow, prides himself on leading. He does so with aplomb. Wroth like the storm carries out the wishes of those who give the commands, and they are made strong with every swing of his mighty fist and every bite of his sharp teeth. As the heirs of Castamere attended the half-troll's last bout before the Seastone mutiny about those teeth. A private joke, Daxamat. But heed these words, for they are also true. The wisest of all is he who knows when to lead and when to follow. The wisest is he who knows when to speak and when to listen. Which are you, my new friend, and who do you follow? The heirs of Castamere, or perhaps the Church of the All-Seeing? The city has many foes, and sometimes they require some rooting out. The uprising in Umbar was thorough, but as Azgath has mused aloud, he sometimes wonders if it was thorough enough. So Azgath seems like the new ruler. You were not here when this occurred. Did I ask you where lie your loyalty? You guys, interesting looking. Oh, okay, we've met these two. We'll take you villain. So they're against him. So this is before we met them, apparently. This is obviously back in time. Cassia, my love, things I promised have already been loaded onto your ship. I have my own voyage to make, and it is longer than yours. Uh-oh. Quietly. You have to go. Daxpur Koltik remembers you were here quietly through the northern exit. Get through the northern exit. The courtyard. Go. He's arrived at a run. Dax, please no other ship for us. The Kindred of the Coins intends to imprison us. Press to death any freebooter or pirate that does not sail in support of them. There's no time. We have to leave the city. Quickly back to the ship. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Now these guys are going to jump in, right? Okay. That was a cool little instance. I didn't realize you got a glimpse of Umbar before you even get there. It was our work alone that allowed us to escape, but if good fortune permitted, ill fortune was soon to follow. A sudden storm. Okay.
But if good fortune permitted it, ill fortune was soon to follow.
Sudden storm rose up and swamped the boat, and when at last I came to shore, it was back to Gondor I had been delivered. Of Dax there was no sign. I am certain my brother lives, for he has survived much worse than that. Sturdy crab that he is. So J-Jax, the Prince Emerald, and King Alcer should be told of the situation he encountered in Umbar. It is good that to be owed favors and coined by kings and princes Vegward. I accept your offer. I have not been a guest of the royal court such as this before. Well, not an invited one anyway. Guys, I am so good. We were going to go back to that palace anyway, and now we have 2 quests that are going to take us back there. God, so good. So good. Let us see. Let us see. Take a hard right up through the door. And now to Prince and King Elisar. And J-Jax not here? Oh, he is. Okay. Captain Moral. LOTRO, I did your stuff. I got your whisper off this side.
It appears you managed to find me some
Nice.
books. I admit that my
That's according to the first Harper, second Harper, third Harper,
I wonder if you
fourth
would do
Harper.
the favor of seeking out more tales about Lord Éomer.
Okay, fair. Done.
I said to keep an eye on him, not to bring him to my court.
Okay. Take this. This is not... It is kind of an upgrade. Not really an upgrade. I don't know. We'll take it anyway. Yeah, it's an upgrade. It's a 100 DPS upgrade. Why should I trust one of the Corsairs who sowed trouble their coast during the war and who continues to do so even now?
Evil tidings have come to Dol Amroth from the coastline of Anphalas.
Not easy to harden my heart against such men as J-Jax, but you need not hear of them from me. He's at a Captain Mayroll, where he left Outer Gondor just days ago, afoot and without ship. Tell Vegward why this was your manner of travel, Captain. Outer Gondor, we haven't heard of that yet. Okay.
If you command me to speak, my prince, I will. But the pain is fresh.
And the losses I suffered there will haunt me to the end of my days. I came afoot because of my ship, the Afravol, was burned off the coast of the Amphalas by courses of Umbar just days ago. Some of my crew survived and made the journey to Dol Amroth overland with me, but too many good sailors died to the fire and water in the Corsair blade. And I might know why you now host in the palace one of the monsters who set my ship aflame. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
You could tell this weepy old sailor that I was not involved with the burning of his precious ship.
My proof is in that he still lives. If I had been there, he and his crew would have been spared. They would have been spared for the walk back to the city. Tell him this too, and I did not burn his ship. But if he gets another, he would be wise to steer far from J-Jax in the future. Okay?
Silence! I will allow no fighting in the Palace of the Swan.
Saw these tidings of Amphalas make it clear to me that you should make a change to the plan we discussed. The courses of Umbar remain active along the coast of Langstrand. It is too dangerous for you to continue that way. Instead, you should make preparations to return to Minas Tirith. I will allocate a number of Swan Eyes to attend you on the journey if you so desire. Okay, so the plan is the trip has been cut short, and he is going back to Minas Tirith.
I value your words, Prince Imrahil. I cannot heed the warning they contain.
Suffering Amphalas makes it a more necessary destination for me, not a lesser one. I will see the state of things in Outer Gondor with my own eyes, and I will aid the people there as best I can, despite the danger, or perhaps because of it. Uh-oh. He's not going to turn around.
The prince wants to know where I am going. That is my own concern.
Being his guest has already grown tiresome. Farewell, Vegward. Perhaps I will see you again. Perhaps not. So he leaves. Okay.
Watch that one carefully if your paths cross again.
How many good men do you think he has slain during his life as a Corsair, whether he fights on the battlefield of the heirs of Castamere or the kindred of the coins or for himself? Does it really matter if the men who lives he takes or whose ships he burns?
If I cannot convince the king not to travel to Anphalas while it remains threatened.
By courses of unknown loyalties, my king, I beg that you will consider delaying long enough to prepare for the journey. Storehouse and armories of Dol Amroth are yours to make use of as you will. Take time to prepare, for I will not have it said that I sent you on the outer fiefs without adequate supplies or warning.
I understand Prince Imrahil's concerns. Let this, then, be the compromise.
I remained for a few days in Dol Amroth preparing to travel in Aphellas, but some of the company will instead journey north to the Blackwood Vale. The people there and their lord Dorin here lost much in the defense of Gondor. After the folk of Vale had some of their needs met and their concerns heard, the smaller group will join the larger traveling party outside Aphellas and will together visit the Langstrand. Will you go to Blackroot Vale, Vegward? With you, I send Legos, Gimli, and my scribe K-Bear. There are 2 roads by which you may reach the Vale, and leave you to the choice of which to take. A shorter but more dangerous road through Twirling's Crown, a longer but safer road through Lamont to the east, through Callambel, Lathagwell, Dinadab, and whichever road you choose. Destination will be easily seen from far. The Hill of Eric towers above the Blackroot Vale. Okay. Well, we've been there. We'll just go back through there again. We've got some other quests to handle. We've also got to toss some coins. Get some more information on Rohan. I mean, we've been there. I don't know why she isn't just asking us all these questions. Right. So we just keep grabbing these just to have it, right? We'll equip that. All right. All the Harpers. We've been over here before. This little ledge where all the dancing is happening and singing. Get some info. Yeah, that's a good view over here. Right.
Well met. I am... oh, pardon me. Do pardon me.
I'm not ill, I'm merely suffering from having walked over here by the way of stables. You see, the horses make me incredibly ill. Rohan has them stuffed into every nook and cranny. Am I in Fingear, minstrel and extraordinary, and is my calling to write about the great and glorious battles in which our brave swan knights partook? He sneezes again. However, it is also my curse not to be able to get close enough to them without seeing myself sneezing for days. If you were to make your way to the keep of the swan knights and listen to their tales for me, I will reward you for your time. Of course. No problem. Plus a coin to your witcher. Warrior Witcher? What is that again? Okay, tell us about the horses galloping through the fields. An ode of love between Éomer and his sister Eowyn called the lady back to life. Okay. You remember saving her. We were there. It was us. You hear a tale of Éomer's bravery upon many battlefields. So she's gonna love this guy. And then the stables. I don't know where they're at. Y'all see anything for stables? Is it over here? Really? What? Tales of battle and woe. And the keep of the swan. Oh, that's up here. Duh. All right, we'll talk to Lothriel. And did we keep a... We did. We'll go to Sardal first. And then we'll just use the horses to get around. And I think because we've already helped all those guys, they should be really receptive. We soften them up. Hey guys, if you're enjoying Vegward's journey here, if you like LOTRO content, all of these episodes are on YouTube. If you're care to watch all of the 100 or so episodes that are before this, 110 episodes before this, I think, 110 plus. Okay, so he's brave, kind, and loves his family fiercely enough to call back his sister from death's doorstep. He has no battle and betrayal, but also friendship. He is akin to one of our swan knights and also noble in spirit. He did not flinch when he called upon to aid the king and his companions, even when knowing who they were. Okay. So, all right, we're the matchmaker of sorts. Now we'll go talk to the Swan Knights. And get the rest of these quests done here. Right. I wonder why that does that on the stairs like that. Is the lighting like light is being cast up across it? Maybe, I don't know. Right. And you head above here. Look at this. Look at that view. I think you can maybe swim over there. Maybe. Oh.
Right. Songs cannot but hope to encapsulate the glory, the terror, the rush of steel upon steel, and the fear of the flesh in the presence of it all.
There were orcs and feral men, flashes of blood and metal and fur. Sorry, finding my tooth and fang and claw. Thing I shall never forget. Okay, fair.
The war. For a bard? I do not really remember it truly. I think I do not want to.
So he recollects all the yelling, he heard the snarls of the enemy, the sounds of metal on metal, or worse, meant skin. The cries of the wounded, the horns propelling us forward, beacons of hope. I like this, kind of rushing back to them. Do not wish to remember, but I fear I will never forget. I am just glad that we have won. My only hope is that none of them ever need to experience such things again. That's because I and others met that bloody host in the field. Our children will know peace. This is good. This is good. I like this.
Stories of the battlefield, you say? It was important. We did not really have a choice, did we?
It was go to war or die, or go to war and die as many... It was go to war or die, or go to war and die, as many of my friends and my family did. But we could not just wait for them to take our country and our lands, to kill and slaughter as they washed over us like a dark wave. It was important that I went and that we went. I just wish more of us had come back. It was important. I like that they have female Swan Knights serving. Good.
These are troublesome times indeed.
Oh, she does the voice actor stuff. Used to know the battlefield. I have much to say, of course. I myself was responsible for bringing down 6 orcs, one after the other. They fell at my hand. I was even lucky enough to find myself back to back with Prince Emerald at one point. We were set upon by a pack of vicious warriors, but they had nothing on my lord. You should have seen the way he swung his sword, like it was nothing at all. His foes fell in great numbers before him, piled around us in droves. Glad am I that I was able to serve and save these lands, my prince and our king. And finally, over here somewhere.
I wish I could tell you I was a hero and did great deeds, but in truth, I was sick with fever and never made it out of camp.
Will not find tales of glory for me, I'm afraid. Okay, back to Fingare. Okay. And press on. Back over to the barn and then out to the beach. Suppose we'll go over to Ost Lontir one more time. Kill 12 of those worms. Talk to this bard. You guys having a good night? Good morning, actually. It's 12:30 a.m. at this point. Let's see. Shoot across here. Down the step. I don't need to go down the steps, do I? Actually, I do, right? Yeah. Go left here. Oh, am I going the right way? What am I doing? Okay, here we go. And see. Here we go.
Welcome back. Do you have any tales for me to write about?
Seems along with glory, there is also much darkness and war. Too often our songs sings only of an honor to be won. The renown one might gain. You have given me much to think about, Vegward. I shall endeavor to write a song that comes with both glory and the horrors of war. We are urged to go too soon to battle when other ways might suffice. I can be wrong, for our knights were fighting for the very world itself. It is good to know of and to share both sides of this coin. But my thanks for bringing me these tales. Nice. Now, out of the city. First, I actually want to see if we can get our, we can pull out some of these upgrade materials. That's south here. 13. And for 15 here. That's where we just got. Is that 15? No, it's not. Couldn't see him. Indigo plant. Hey, I have not seen one of those in a while. All right, let's search for this missing waystone and kill these rats. Grab this. Here we go. Rat killing time. Maybe we'll ever see that Rat King again. Unlikely. Come. Come here. Stop running. Oh, they run from you like that's what they're scripted to do. Oh, you're angry though. Uh-oh. A little hitching. Frothing. Frothing. Go. Like this guy. Ornate waystone over here. Beach. Scudder. Okay. Second time we've seen crabs here. Cool. The matron out here. She's hardy. Okay. The stun off here. There we go. Okay. Up and out we go. Well, I think we put our... Did we put our milestone up there, guys? Somebody put our milestone up there. Why did we not put our milestone up there? I'll tell you what, we'll go do we'll do the worms, because we're over here. Holy shit. We can only get up there one way. We'll do the worms. And then we'll head back up here. And then what is the quest? This travel through Calimbol and Lothbrogel and Dinadab. Or we can just go to Lamedon and defeat 18. But I think we're gonna go. I think we have to do both. We have to do both of these. This is not an optional thing. The or means and. Hey, blessings be upon us. It is our first rich note. I need to make an emote for that. I need like a cow in some robes, like with some light shining upon them, like being blessed. Raycast is not working there. Turn around, back to the worms. First, you. Are we at 218 now? 220? So, Outer Gondor is the next destination for us. After we check in on a Blackroot Vale. Anyway, actually, what we're going to do is we're just going to go into Tarling's Shroud and defeat a couple of people. That's what we'll do. Just so we can set ourselves up and wrap up, like, well, King's Gondor. Is Outer Gondor... That's separate from King's Gondor, right? Amphalos and that? Like a separate region? I mean, they look separate on the map, for sure. Oh, wrong way. There we go. Almost overshot there. Pressing on here. Dodging all these people. Like, why don't you count? Do you count? You don't count. It's so wrong that you don't count. We'll shoot across. We don't need the ore, so we're gonna shoot across. So what is the ore at max level used for currently? Like if you're in Umbar right now, what are you using the ore for? Ask chat. I'll ask the world chat. Go. All right, so offhands and armor. Yeah, so what we're going to do is this is going to be perfect. We're going to hit this, pop up here, shoot across there. It's going to be perfect. All according to plan. It's just so hard to skip these. Blackberries. Do you count? Oh, not yet. We gotta be in there. Tearing it up. They're just worms, though. Think we'll get a discovery quest? A new one? Maybe. Alright, zoom around so quickly we can delete these guys. Wormling. You come here. Perfect. Oh. You. Rockworms over here. The bear is so close to the worms. Rich node. Blessings be upon us. Perhaps we'll get another worm. Don't count. This one's in the mesh. Chill. Don't aggro. Alright, just shimmy across there. Rockworm. And two more. Wormling. And bubbling will take you out too. And there's 12. Back up to Ost Lontir. Up here, we're going to get all the check marks. It's going to be beautiful. Like we planned it. Everything's going to get turned into Dol Amroth. It's going to be beautiful. Nighttime's falling. Right. This. Here we go. Ooh, this is good. This is a good view. And just follow the road. Or is it and? Hold on. Yeah, fight your way through. So we'll kill all the Corsairs up here. That's what we'll do. Campfire here. So this is the bridge that wasn't repaired before. That's in the Anfelas, I believe. We're just gonna kill the Corsairs up here at this camp. We'll be good to go. I wonder if he's gonna have to have us talk to anybody. Inside Black Group L. Obviously, we've already completed those zones. So, are these cleared out now? Surely not, right? Surely not. Like, we're not even showing up on the map here yet. Interesting. Then we're gonna start peeking through here. Here we go. Wow, we're coming up off the side there. Okay. Hey, buddy. Go. Boys don't even care. Grab all these guys. What? The collision on that was nuts. Through here. Jump in. Routine. Everybody come here. Go. Now what? On the base of the hill of Eric. Okay. Well, I don't want to, yeah, the base of the hill of Eric. Let's actually... All right, let's do this because we are wrapping up the story. We're gonna pop up to Sardal. Right? Pop up to Sardal. Take the horse over to the hill of Eric. And then we'll wrap up King's Gondor here after turning in these 3 quests. Then what is that run gonna be like? Yeah, let's go to Morlad.
I never thought to see the days of peace come again.
144 silver for this ride. Nuts. Get dismount here. And the base of the hill. What are we gonna see? Why do we need to come back up here? It's like, this feels pigeonholed. There's no reason to come up here. Are we kind of putting somebody to rest or lifting the curse, maybe? Chill. Legolas, K-Bar, and Gimli. Okay.
The Hill of Eric. We have seen it before, but in different shapes.
This is an upgrade. The yellow here. This is an upgrade. We're dropping vitality. Get that. Get some other defensive stats though.
I do not wish to climb this hill again. The memory is grim.
Okay, when last we stood atop the summit, a great host gathered about King Elisar. They Members who broke their oath to Isildur, and they came to his descendant that they might fulfill it and have peace. Many were the shades of the dead men that followed in our train as we departed Eric. They were the fighters who wrested control of Pelagir for the great host. Without this army of the dead, we could not have seized the corsair ships that bore us to Harlan and Minas Tirith. The shades who gathered about King Elisar atop this hill redeemed their oath and recovered their honor. Should that make it pleasing to recall for we who were there? I do not believe it does. Speak with Kibar and Gimli, and afterwards we'll proceed to more light on King Elisar's business. Okay.
This story that Legolas and Gimli speak about, it fills me with fright.
Yep, we already know that story, though.
I am not afraid, you understand.
Little reason for us to climb
There's
again.
reason for us to climb again to the summit.
What do I know? I know that if any of the ruthless dead think to trouble us or the folk who live nearby, we will inconvenience them. We'll inconvenience them with sword or bow or axe and let them return if they dare. They should haunt the hill of Eric at night. They will be along the road to the paths of the dead at all times, I'd wager. Okay, well. Since it's nighttime, let's just inconvenience them. I need hill bats. I just need to kill these things, man. All these random ass mobs here. Please. This is just filler stuff. This feels like super filler stuff. We shouldn't even have to be worrying about here. Really a distraction from completing Western Gondor here. Evening though, we got time. Oh, we'll lose her leg. Then we gotta go to Morlad after this. I could just gather them up, man. That'd be great. Seven, 8 right here. And 8. There we go. And over to Morlad. The Ross spent outside our home in Morlad and King's Gondor. See Morlad in the distance there. And we press on. Yeah, so look, Havens of Belfalas, while it had many more quests than we got in most of the other zones, I think the most depth we got, the coolest lines we got, I think were there at the end when they were talking about their time at war. I think, you know, the best parts of King's Gondor have been, you know, the wartime stories of sacrifice and loss. I think that's been really strong, well written, and you know, the side quests that have been voice acted, I think, have been really good as well. However, you know, King's Gondor overall, I gotta say, was rather weak, even as a build up to something better. There were bright moments here, but hard to say that it's the best that it's been.
A pall lies upon the black fruit vale, for all her young men were drawn away eastward to war.
Sons 2 were caught in the whirlpool. She's talking about the twins. We were there. I'm going to ask it of you. I know doing here thinks to spare my feelings. The hard-headed man, I am stronger than he knows, and I've always been so. It is not lost on me that he was not even able to save our own sons from death. He is with his strong sword arm and his thick shield, and I was forced to remain behind in Morlad. I, who might have been able to keep them safe. Life can be cruel. Okay, so she wished she could see them again.
I have told Rosfin over and over again that there was nothing I could do to save our sons.
Sometimes when I lie awake in the silent watches of the night, Vegward, I wonder if it is true that I speak to my wife. I raised Dwylin and Derfin to be bold and be valiant, and they made me proud every day of their lives. But if I had raised them to be less bold, be less valiant, my boys be alive today. You are here on the king's business. You are not here to listen to the ramblings of a sad old man. Speak to the people. Okay, so this is why these people are all spread out here. We saw these when we were questing here in Black Group before.
I've got nothing to say to you. Move along.
Move along. Get help.
You dare speak to me?
About to
After
delete you
bringing
guys.
such death to Morlon? I will not stand for this.
You hear someone shouting for help from outside the entrance to Moorland. Uh-oh. K-Bar. Uh-oh. And this is why they don't let you jump down. Okay. Well. Old man's not going to do anything? Southeast? What are you talking about? South the west of the entrance. Moorland. Where's he at? Southwest of the entrance to Moorland. Y'all seeing what I'm seeing or nothing, right? Oh, here he is.
Oh, am I glad to see you?
A gang of toughs surprised me a few minutes ago, and I'd run and hide. What if they come back? Oh, these residents. Okay. What's happening here? East side of Moorland. Are they going to tell us to go up the paths of the dead? No, they're over here. This says west again. Okay. What do they want? Weapons drawn. Arrow in a tree. Okay. This portion of this arrow was not loosed with more skill.
Someone loosed an arrow at me from hiding.
Not happy to see us.
What is wrong with these people?
Okay. Dr. doing here again outside this home? Interesting. Can we pop up the side here? Any chances? Any takers? Up the side here? Just a little bit? No? Okay. Well. Well. The quicker way here. Why are these people so angry? Is it because we roused the dead and we brought them through their land? Is that what it is? Interesting. Wait. We always take this loop, but we do it the wrong way. Who are they going to have us talk to now? Because a couple more people we haven't talked to.
Supporters of the heirs of Castamere.
I do not think they were responsible for this, not in the Blackbird Vale. My people have suffered much as we evolved. And King Osar did not take the time to visit Moorland himself. There's no conspiracy here, Vegward. The folk of the Vale grieve, and their grief had made them angry. I understand it, for I am angry too.
I bid you farewell then, and I will try to master my grief and that of my people.
King Osar would do well to remember that not all the folk of Gondor are as stern or as cold as the elves he loves. If he does not take care, his kingdom may slip away, and when it does, if it does, it may not be in the fires of Corsairs, but in the fury of his own people. You tell him that, Vegward. He has my loyalty, for I am sworn to Gondor. They are true words I speak, and he would do well to heed them. Okay, so now we're going to go turn into Dol Amroth. That is our vector, it looks like, into Anthelas. I believe this wraps up our adventure in King's Gondor. Here at level 150. As we kind of leave Blackbird Vale, capping off, much like we did with Gundabad, kind of just wrapping up the story here in one fell swoop. You know, sometimes I do that stuff off stream, but I didn't want to do that this time, so let's go to Dol Amroth. And a Bartnik and Nalia should be right next to each other. Even better. Yeah. Perfect. And we're going to get a really good view of Anfelas, I think. So it'll be a great way. Great way to wrap up the region of King's Gondor. Oh. Around here. What do we got here? No might though. Let's suck it. Oh, we should just put something in there. Hold on. Do that real quick before I forget. What do we got here? Earring, right? Yeah. Let's do that. Essence. Quantity. 15. Throw a mite in there, right? Oh, we have to take it out. And then we put it in, right? This is incompatible with that socket. Basic essence. This is a primary essence. Can we put the vitality essence in there? Why don't we see these vitality essences in here? I'm not seeing any of our... Oh, there we go. This is a basic essence. Perfect. Some health back for sure. We need our... Our level 15 enhancement runes. I don't know where they're going. I can't see them in there, though. We did get a nice little boost in health, though. Ella, I got you.
Oh, you found it! Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, got scamps.
Thank you.
They're dead, and so are the worms. Nice.
You've done Dol Amroth a great...
Indeed, I did. Indeed, I did. Well, we don't have the daytime skybox. We do have a skybox. We'll hop on the ledge here. We'll turn, face the camera. Thank you, everybody, for joining me in another adventure here in Lord of the Rings Online. As we wrap up King's Gondor here in the Havens of Belfalas and Dol Amroth, the Swan Knight City. About to go meet King Elisar to head into Anfelas, the next region. So look, King's Gondor overall, I had higher hopes. Thought I had a lot of promise. Visually stunning. I like how they redid the maps. I like the interesting areas that they decided to add. But man, I don't think any part of the game was this light on content. Noticeably this light on content. At when this was released, and you guys can tell me in the comments, or you can let me know on Discord, but there must have been some sort of development crunch here. They must have had layoffs. They must have experienced some bottleneck in production that prevented them from filling out the quest content. It's just really, really poor quality. And it's so weird because they're coming out of Gundabad, which was amazing. I mean, it had all of the bells and whistles. They had learned everything from Moria. They got all the currency systems in. The writing was amazing. The voice acting was there. The flashbacks were there. Coming out of Azanul Bazaar, which was good. Coming out of War of Three Peaks, which was good. Like that three-peat with the dwarf content was so strong. And then to come into the wedding and the grandeur of King Elisar's rise to power. And then this kind of tour of the kingdom has been really kind of a letdown. So I'm hoping that as we go into Anfelas, that there's a little bit of an uptick or a return to the quality that we know of before. But guys, as always, I appreciate everybody for checking out the content. And until next time. Bye-bye.